Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss Linux Shell Programming Lab. Basically, it comes in your fourth semester, second year. Now, this is a vision and mission of the institute. This is vision and mission of a CS Computer Science and Engineering department. Now, this is the course outcome. Basically, course outcomes are the outcomes which is learned by the students after completing this lab. So, first our CO is to apply basic commands on Linux and commands related to inode, input output redirection and piping, process control and mails. Second one is to analyze variety of problems of shell script using looping case structures in the shell script programming. So today we are going to discuss the topic that is VI editor, and uh, it is basically the third experiment of your lab. So before starting VI editor, you must know what is VI editor. So basically, editor word itself suggests that you can do manipulation in your files. That is called an editor. Okay, so now what is VI editor? VI editor is a screen-based editor used by many Unix users. So all the users of Unix and Linux, it is the most powerful and most responsible editor of your Linux operating systems. In other words, it is a text editor that uses command line or a Unix operating system. In this particular editor uses a command line to run the commands in the Linux operating system. Vader is available in almost all Unix based systems. Okay, so VI is basically a short form of visual editor. Okay, in this VI editor you can add, change, delete, and do many more programming capabilities through this particular editor. So there is a small history of VI editor here also. So although other stories exist, the true one tells that VI was originally written by Bill Joy in 1976. Who is Bill Joy, you ask? He co-founded Sun Microsystem in 1982 and served as a chief scientist until 2000. So here are some characteristics of VI. A powerful VI, it is a powerful editor. It is hard to learn for those who are using Windows, and it is useful to make changes, updation, adding a file, deleting a file, adding a text, deleting a text in this particular through this particular editor. It is available in all Unix based and Linux based systems. So we can see the demonstration here. So starting a VI, how you can use a VI basically we can see here a terminal. So this is a terminal. You can this is a shell terminal, and you can use this terminal in your Linux operating system. It is available in both GUI mode as well as console mode. So this is a console mode I am using online here. So this is how you can see here. Um, I'm using as a user. So my username is AJAries07, and this is a directory here. This particular user is situated. Now this particular dollar sign will let you know that you are logged in as a user because you are not logged in as a root. Okay, so you can see here. Now we are going to start a VI. You can you can start a VI by typing a VI on this command line. This is a command line, and you can name any of and you can name the file whatever you want. That is, suppose test file. I name the file name is test file, TESTFILE. Now you can see here. Uh, a black screen open. This is a VI editor in which you can add you can add any text, delete any text, or update any text in this file. Okay, so uh, now. So by default, let me, so I will tell you what I have done in that file. But let's go with the slides. So here we can see that type vi file name. For example, vi test file. A tilde sign. We saw the tilde sign here. So what tilde sign will do? Okay. After a tilde sign character, you can find a tilde sign character. A tilde sign character indicates the line is blank. If a line is start with a tilde sign, that means the line is blank. If the file is already exist, it will open, and if a file is not already exist, it will create a new file in the vi editor. So next one is there are three modes of vi editor. First one is command mode, second one is insert mode, and third one is ex command mode. So by default, when you create a file in your vi mode, it will open in a command mode. You can see here. Suppose I am creating another file, test file 1. I am creating a file here, again a new file, test file 1 here in vi editor. You can see here it will open, and the vi editor is open. It will start with a tilde sign, means these lines are blank. Now there are three modes in vi editor. First one is command mode, second one is insert mode, and third one is ex command mode. That is a uh, last line mode, also we call it as last line mode. So by default, the vi editor will open in a command mode. Okay, here the alphabets, arrows, okay, worked, capital alphabets, small alphabets, arrows worked as a command that we will look later words when we enter some text here. Second one is your insert mode. Insert mode, in this, by using this mode, you can add any text in this particular file, or you can delete any text in this particular file. So by pressing I from the keyboard, you can move to the insert mode, from command mode to insert mode. See the last file written here, test file 1, new file. When you press I, small I, from the keyboard, you see the changes on the last line, and it will move to the insert mode. I see here, this is an insert mode. Now you can write anything. This is my first file in LSP lab. How are you? I am fine. Okay, so what, till any line that you want to write, you can write, and you want to stop, you want to save this file, just do one thing, press escape from the keyboard. Now by pressing escape, you can see the insert mode is gone, and again you move to the command mode. Okay, now by pressing colon, you can see shift and colon. See the last line here, last line, you can see the last line here. A colon is marked on the particular screen. Now here write wq, write quit. You can see that is a particular file is saved. Now again, if you want to see what matter you have written in your file, now again you can use vi test file 1 and enter. You can see the data that is saved in your file. Okay, so this is a command mode. And again, the command mode, by default, the vi file open in a command mode. When you press I from your keyboard, it will move to the insert mode. When you press escape, when you press escape from your keyboard, it will move to the last line mode or ex command mode. You can see the way I have pressed colon, that is a ex command mode or last line mode. Now here you can write wq, and you can see you can get back to the command line. Okay, now so again, moving towards. So you can see here three modes are here: command mode, insert mode, and ex command mode that we have seen in the practical part here. Now we have seen how to save and quit. We can see a colon will give you the last line mode, and the last line mode you can put a colon. WQ will save and exit. Only W will save. Only Q will quit. Only it will not save. Only a small W first name as a F name. Okay, so this is how suppose if you want to make the changes forcefully, then you can Q and exclamatory mark quit discarding changes made. In this way you can save and quit in the VI editor. Now some of the command modes command. Okay, some of the command mode command, these here you can see Linux VI editor is different from other editor. You have to use different keys to use different functions, although it's quite easy and interesting to use VI editor. So you can see here the as I already told you, the capital and small letters will work as a command in a command mode of VI editor. Now you can see here small I start typing before the current character, capital I start typing at the start of the current line, small a start typing after the current character. So you can see here again, this is a file. Now by default it is open in a command mode. Now in the command mode you can see small I. If your cursor is here and you press a small I, you can see we can start typing before S. Okay, okay, now capital I start typing at the start of current line. Suppose your cursor is here on I and you press capital I, your cursor all automatically will move to the start point of the particular line. Okay, now small a start typing after the current character. Okay, suppose your cursor is here on second line as small, if you press a, then you can start, it will automatically move to the insert mode and you can start writing after the position of the cursor, current position of the cursor. By escaping you can again move to the command mode. Capital A start typing at the end of the current line. Capital A, you can see here I can move towards the last point of the current line. Okay, in this way uh, uh, okay, a small o start typing on a new line after the current line. You can see here I can put a small o, it will automatically create a new line. Okay, and capital O start typing on a new line before the current line. Okay, you can see here if I press capital O, it will automatically create a line above. Okay, so small o will create a line below and capital O will create a line above to the current line. Okay, so in this way the alphabets in small and capital form will work as a command in a command mode. Now we can see here now by pressing escape you can see press a colon then write WQ and enter, then you will come again on the command line mode. So here are some, you can use a cursor lines, you can use letters H, J, K, L to move the cursor from left, right, up, down. Okay, by using H, you can move the cursor to the left. You can see here again. We open a file, and in a command mode, you can see if I suppose my cursor is on S, on T, if I press H, your cursor will move automatically, moving towards the left side, you can see. Okay, if you use L, it will move towards the right side. You can see here the cursor is moving at the right, it is in the command mode. If you use J, it will move in the downside. J, it will use K, it will move in the upside, you can see. Okay, so all these functions will be performed in your command mode only. If you press I, you move to the insert mode. Now you can check it. You can type this is what I have done till now. Again escape, WQ, then so there is again a copy command, replace command. Copy command only, these all commands work in command mode only. So copy command, you can see pressing Y, it is also called as yank, YANK, yank command will copy an entire line. Okay, so you can now open again. If you want to see here again, it is in command mode. I pressed Y two times, small y, and it will copy the whole line. That is, this is what I have done till now. Okay, you can see here. uh, Similarly, I can tell you the paste command is with a small p. You can see here the same line is copy, you can use YY, and for paste you can use small p. Okay, so all these commands will work in a command mode. You can see here replace command, replace a one character at a time. A capital R keep replacing until escape was pressed. So you can see a replace command, uh, small r is pressed here. Okay, so you can see delete command, small x will delete a current character, capital X will delete a character before the cursor. So you can see if we press a small x, A will delete it. If you press a capital X, okay, again the particular character before the cursor is deleted. A small r will replace the current character, small r. You can replace the T with any character. XP, switch two characters. XP, XP. So here you can use these commands in your system when you're using vi editor. Now you can use undo command also by pressing u, small u. You can again, the changes are made by you is again reflected by you. Again you can use capital U also. Okay, whatever you have done, you can see this, restore the current line. Okay, control R will redo, control plus R will redo what you have done, and dot repeat the last command, and a simple dot will repeat the last command. So these command basically works in your command mode. You can use it in your in vi editor. So again, colon WQ by quitting this. Now you can write VI on the command prompt, and you can see what is the version you are using. That is Vim VI improved version 7.4.1.6.0 by Bram Mulna et al. Okay, so this is the version you are using. Advanced version of VI is Vim. VI improved. Vim means VI improved. So you can use this. You are using this version. You can Control Z and you can come out of this. Okay, or if you want to see what is Vim, then you can do the man space. Man is a manual command, then man vi. You can see the manual of vi, what vi is, what it will do, and everything that you want to know is available here. Okay. You can use quit, q for quit. So thank you guys, this is all about VITer. Thank you. I hope you understand and you can do it in your computers. Thank you guys.